I'm going to help you with weird gifts for the hard to buy for. Hi, my beauties. Today we are on day 4 of Vlogmas, and we're going to talk about some gifts for that person that you struggle buying for. I love the weird things, and you often see me trying out weird things on my channel, so when I find them on Amazon, I always save them in hopes that someday I will buy them and test them out on my channel. So if you're looking for something for me for Christmas, there's my wish list. Let's get started. This is so beyond disgusting that I cannot put into words how disgusting it is, but some people do like to watch Dr. Pimple Popper. She started off as a YouTube channel and now she's got a TV show. I've never watched 1 second of it. I can't stand it. I have a whole phobia, and things coming out of pores triggers that whole phobia. Talking about it right now is triggering it. So this isn't something I would ever want for myself, but I know that this is a gift that a lot of people would like. In fact, I have a child in my own house who would probably love it. Anything that is Santa versus Jesus, whether it be Santa praying at Jesus's feet or any random weird kind of things like that, I automatically have to laugh at. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus, but I also love Santa. I find it absolutely hilarious. In a game, Santa versus Jesus, for that person that's hard to buy for, they're going to absolutely laugh, think this is very funny, and maybe even play it occasionally. If you're from my generation and you're watching this, there was a movie that came out when I was a child called Big with Tom Hanks. It was pretty funny. It was absolutely hilarious. And I can still remember so many of the lines from that movie. But nowadays I know that's not a movie I can actually watch with my kids. And how did we see that when we were like 8, 9, and 10? This is Zoltar from that movie. And I think that's a really cute gift for someone in our age bracket because it'll remind them of that movie and their childhood. And I think that would, boy, I said "and" too many times. Are we playing a drinking game where we drink every time I say "and"? Because you're gonna be drunk. I say "and" a lot. Plus he speaks, so he's gonna tell your fortune. That can have a lot of laughter on Christmas morning, letting him tell your fortunes. I definitely recommend this one. The whole reason I'm listing these is because some people are just hard to buy for. Either they have everything or they don't want anything. So maybe these could be considered gag gifts, but they're also fun enough that they would enjoy them. This one, this UFO abduction, is more on the gag gift end of things, but it also is a light. So it actually serves somewhat of a practical purpose. Regardless, I think most people that you have trouble buying for would get a kick out of this. Your mom, maybe not. This one makes me laugh so hard, so hard. The thing is, they're actually practical, but so weird and hilarious. You want to be careful who you give them to because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I think a lot of people would get a kick out of them. Also, can you believe how they're marketing this? It cracks me up. I've had this in my wish list for probably a year. I look at it regularly and think, how would I even review that on my channel? Because so you may not want to ask your family member or your friend that you buy this for how they worked out. This one is more a gag gift than a practical gift, but breath spray that makes you speak British.
Well, British isn't a language, but it's an accent.
And it just makes me laugh to even think about it because you can even make the gag go a little bit further. And when they start talking, you can tell them, yeah, it's British. You're doing so good. Let me try it. How do I sound? So you can really take this gag about as far as you wanted to. So that'd be really, really fun. I'm going to have all of these linked for you below. The price that comes across the screen is the price they are right now, but prices on Amazon vary greatly at different times of the year. So if you go to look it up and the price has increased from what I'm showing across the screen, add it to your cart, check back every few days until the price goes down. If it starts getting close to Christmas and the price hasn't gone down, you may just have to pay a little bit extra to get it. Some of these things may be not for sale at the moment. They may be out, but keep checking back because they'll refill their supplies just as soon as they can. But being that everybody is buying online right now, some of these things are going to sell out pretty quickly.
Especially after my video goes viral. So be sure and share this with all your friends.
Especially your weird friends. This one is both practical and hilarious. It is a squirrel wearing underwear. A squirrel wearing underwear. I mean, come on. Who knew how much we needed this? We all need air freshener of a squirrel wearing underwear. It's perfect, perfect. This one makes me laugh so hard. I don't know why someone made this. I'm sorry, let me take a break.
Get it together, Michelle. Get it together.
Why did someone make this? Who took the pictures? I don't know the answer to all of life's mysteries, but what I do have for you is the book that keeps on giving. This one's not extremely weird, but it is quite unique enough for that person that you have a hard time buying for. And it is also practical, and it is also cute. I said and a lot, so if you're drinking, it's time. I think it's super cute. It may be best for an animal lover, but even better is for someone who doesn't like animals at all, because then it verges more on just weird. You know what I'm saying? So get it for anybody. I think this would be so fun to have. I wouldn't get it for a child because this thing's gonna get broken real quick. But for any adult, I think it would be a really fun gift.
I like giving gifts to people who don't understand why I got them the gift.
These would be perfect gifts for someone who likes to fidget. Probably no one would play with it more than once. Hopefully they wouldn't pass this on to their kids because he's in his underwear. But these make me laugh so hard, and I think anyone would get a really big kick out of them. And they might even actually get some use out of them. What everyone needs for Christmas is emergency googly eyes. I mean, come on. This is more of a gag gift than a practical gift, but you have to admit, to see someone open this and then puzzle over why they got googly eyes, that's gonna be epic. If you buy this for someone, you gotta record it for me and share it with me on social media on Christmas. That's gonna, I gotta see it. This is actually really practical and cute. These are little stress relieving toys, but also really cute. So for people who like to fidget, I find that things like this are actually a practical gift while also being funny, unique, weird, zany, but practical, which I think can be really important sometimes if you're looking for that hard to buy for person and you want it to also be practical. I think this is a great one. I have one of those weird kids who would like the pimple popping in the beginning. And one year she asked for teeth cleaners. She wanted a whole kit to clean her teeth. We have this suture kit at home and she has used it. She's used it many times. She's loved it and has asked for another one. So if you're looking for a gift for someone who, she wants to be a doctor, and I will say that, but even if someone doesn't want to be a doctor, if they just like doing things with their hands, if they're looking for something to do with their hands while they're watching TV or listening to YouTube or podcasts, this would be a really great thing to get because it's so unique, you wouldn't even think.
It's the gift that they don't even know they want, is what I'm trying to say here.
I think a lot of your hard to buy for people would actually love a few, not a lot, a few, maybe 5, but still, maybe 5 in the world, maybe not necessarily on your list. You might say, why? And I would say, exactly. This is so bizarre and yet the perfect thing to get for the person who has everything that you absolutely don't know what to buy for them. Let me read to you a couple of the reviews for this.
This is autumn. It's not autumn, it's awesome.
This is awesome. I put a stack of $100 bills on this and use them to pay for stuff. Once my stack gets low, Amazon just sends me another. Don't even have to ask. The federal government could really use these. Of all the items that Amazon could design, a scale that lets us know when we run out of something for $20. If the dog food is low, look at the container and order it. If the flour jar is almost empty, go to the store and get some. Are we really that lazy that we can't eyeball our stuff for replacements? I don't know why that one makes me laugh so hard, but she's like, come on guys, really? Use this to water my plant. I place the plant on the shelf, and as the soil dries out, Amazon ships me a 1-liter bottle of 9.5 pH diamond water. Never kill another houseplant again. Thanks, Amazon! I think they should hire me to do the commercial for this. Someone just said, everything worked great for me. Ordered my oatmeal. No problem. Uses seem to be better tailored to the non-visual. I can't see if the keg is empty, but I could weigh it. As far as I know, I can't buy a full keg of beer from Amazon. Therefore, sending that notification to Amazon is not useful. I could perhaps use that data. We should look forward to the hacker community having a go at these. I just found it so hilarious, and that really would be for the person who has everything and also likes technology because you can sync it with your Alexa. So for the person who has everything, they're going to open that. They may be a little puzzled. You may get some good laughs. Definitely send them to read the reviews. This is more of a gag gift and less of a practical item, but a screaming goat? Come on. Other than having an actual baby goat who falls over, who faints and falls over, which is like everyone wants that for Christmas, this is the next best thing. I don't know what this is. I think it's some kind of a musical instrument, But this is the kind of thing that you give to the person who has everything, and even better, who thinks they know everything. You know who I'm talking about. That coworker, you know, the one guy down the street. This would be the kind of gift you give to them and let them try to figure out on their own what they're going to do with it. What could be better than opening this on Christmas morning? Nothing. Nothing except for one of those goats that faints. I think this is absolutely hilarious, and I wish I could figure out how to do a video using this. Could the squirrel in some way put on my makeup? I don't know. If you have any ideas for what I can use this for, tell me. I'll buy this and do a video on it very soon. Accoutrements always has great gag gifts / practical gifts for that person who you can never buy anything for. So search out Accoutrements on Amazon, as well as the Unemployed Philosophers, because they have a lot of funny things too. From somewhat practical to completely gaggy. I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Bye, beautiful.